Hello everyone, welcome to our channel once again. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates, and also leave a comment to express your thoughts on this. The presidency has formally reacted to the speculations that an interim national government is being planned for the country ahead of the May 29, 2023 handover date, saying there is no iota of truth in the speculation. Rather, it stated that the elections scheduled for February 25th and March 11th will go on and winners declared in line with stipulated guidelines. The presidency's response comes hours after Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State said the cash scarcity following the Naira redesign policy as well as the current petrol scarcity were part of a plot to ensure that the 2023 election do not hold at all, leading to an interim national government to be led by a retired army general. The presidency, in a statement titled "Stop the Joke About Interim Government, Election Will Hold," issued yesterday by presidential spokesperson Malam Garba Shehu, emphasized that President Muhammadu Buhari was at no time working towards having any interim government and never made any move to truncate the nation's democratic process. He stated that the rumor was being peddled by politicians afraid of losing during the forthcoming general elections. The presidency noted that the recent currency swap has put a lot of pressure on the system, including the election process, leading to President Buhari consulting widely on how to solve the problem associated with the currency policy and move forward. It added that hands are on deck to ensure that the elections go on as scheduled and winners declared in line with provisions of the Constitution and the Electoral Act. The statement stressed that the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the preferred successor of the president, is not against the currency swap policy of the president administration. The presidency, according to the statement, said Joseph Goebbels, the propaganda chief of Adolf Hitler, said, "Repeat a lie often enough and it becomes the truth." This was in the 1930s, before the internet was born. Let us clearly, specifically, and emphatically state that there is absolutely no truth to the claim that President Muhammadu Buhari is working towards an interim government, or even worse, the truncation of the democracy that he has helped to keep alive not only here at home in West Africa, but throughout the continent. The talk of interim government and truncation of democracy is way off the mark. Those who peddle it stand to gain nothing at all, but the creation of panic and its incitement of the public against the federal government. It is another dangerous dimension by people who are afraid that they may lose their elections. Everybody is aware that there is a lot of pressure on everyone, all of us. The party, its elected officials, its candidates, and law enforcement agencies following the way the currency swap has gone. But the way to go is not to panic. There is indeed a problem, and nobody will pretend that it doesn't exist. It is precisely because the president is concerned with this problem that he opened several avenues for consultation with leaders and groups across the country, culminating in his broadcast to the nation on Thursday morning. In line with the speech, his clear and unequivocal directive is that the problem of cash supply must be addressed without delay. While this is being done, there is no need to panic. We need to work together as leaders, as a people, and as one nation. When panic hits, people go into overdrive. Shouting helps no one because no one can listen. The solution to the problem is not in sending Nigerians into confusion. Elections, just a week ahead, will hold and Nigerians will vote for the APC and any others if they so wish. On the basis of their choice, our people want progress, good governance, law and order, and will not be swayed by the negative energy that is being expanded against a well-meaning currency change. Finally, to state that the president clearly favored successor in Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is not in doubt. The fact that Tinubu has been opposed to the speed and timing of the Naira swap timetable does not mean he is against the idea of Nigeria becoming a cashless society. Of course, Tinubu does support a cashless society, for he is a man of the future. What should be made crystal clear to the doubters and the speculators and the untruth tellers is that in no way was the Naira swap engineered to keep the president in office beyond May 29. Nothing could be further from the truth. The president looks forward to handing over the reins of power to his elected successor. This will happen on May 29, 2023, as the Constitution requires it. The days of unelected Nigerian leaders and those who outstayed their welcome by unconstitutionally extending.
Well, I think the governors should be cautioned, minding their concerning their utterances, what they are saying, so that they will not instigate, the public to act unlawfully. The governors over time, because of these naira swaps, especially Governor Erufai and Ganduji and some APC political chieftains, has come out to, they have, said words that is capable enough to create, public unrest. And if these are not really taken into cognizance and, check, things might go out of hand. The presidency and the security agency should watch and caution the governors with what they are saying. See, words are powerful. Words are powerful. You will say things and you think you are just saying it, and before you know it, some people will go out and by reacting to what you have just said, it might cause a civil unrest in the country. So when a sitting governor, you know, uh, and a party member with the president is coming out to accuse the president of trying to install national interim government, that's why the government is, uh, giving out some policy so that it will enable them to ash their plans. That this is not good enough. This is not good enough, and I want to salute the presidency for reacting to this quickly. For reacting to this quickly, because if you don't, if they do not, react to it, people will think it is normal. Sorry, people will think it is normal, and before you know what's happening, people may go out and act unlawfully based on this, instigations of the governors, especially Governor Erofai and Gaduji. They should be cautioned. The president gave order, and they are countering the orders. This is not right. This is not right. This is show what they call, people rebels, and people who are trying to create what they call anarchists in the democratic elected government. Yes, they have their point, that the federal government and CBN is not obeying the court's orders. But for peace to reign, they should mind their utterances and know what they say and know what they tell they feed the public with. That's just my take. Well, I want you to feel free to comment below. Let's know what you think concerning this, and also subscribe to our channel for update on this and more. Thank you.